Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Alex, General Manager of Wagon UK, and I'm very happy to be here at the Barbican, which is one of the biggest art centers in Europe, and which will be the scene of your demo day, of the demo day of batches 360 and 361. So today is all about you. It's all about our 80 students graduating from the full stack coding bootcamp of Wagon after 9 very, very intensive weeks of learning. So we're here today to celebrate together this very important milestone, which actually marks the start of your tech journey.
Hello, for everyone who doesn't know me, I'm Rebecca. I'm the admissions manager for Wagon. This is a particularly special day for me because it's my first batch I've seen from the very start. So it's been really exciting following you all along. I've interviewed just about every one of you. So it's really nice to see what you'll have achieved from speaking to you at the start to what you can do now. It's really exciting. So, for those of you who don't know about Wagon, those of you watching at home, since all of you here do know all about Wagon, we have been voted the #1 coding bootcamp for a number of years now. We have now got just over the 7,000 mark on our alumni, and that's including all you guys, so that's awesome. You brought us just over that number. In that time, we have built over 1,800 products, some of which we're going to see today. And from that, over 100 startups have been launched by our alumni. Some have even been quite successful and got some seed money. And in case you missed it, we also had quite an exciting announcement last week, and Wagon also raised some money, which is very exciting. So lots of exciting things happening at All me. I had so much to do with it. No, but it's a really exciting time for Wagon, and it's only going to keep getting more exciting as well.
So in case some of you are still wondering why you joined this coding bootcamp, so we are a company with a very simple mission, which is to bring technical skills to as many individuals and corporates as possible. But the idea is really to give you an overview of the inner mechanics of technical product and services that we use on a daily basis, okay? And this is needed, of course, for people who want to go into web development, working on the very technical end of the scale, but it's also very much needed for anyone working in tech-related roles and pretty much everyone working alongside technical teams, okay? So we have a couple of examples now, and right here up on the slide of the different career paths that our alumni decided to follow after the bootcamp. So of course, some of you will go on, fully technical. We'll start working as web developer, full stack backend, front end. We'll have time to discover all of this together. A lot of you will also start working in tech-related roles. So it covers tech, product management, project management, tech consulting, design. This is a very broad term, which is actually getting broader and broader, and also which shows that having some technical skills is very important nowadays. Some of you, I hope, will go on and keep working on your projects and eventually launch your own company. And finally, why not freelancing, either at Wagon or for other clients? This is something that is also a very exciting project. So now about the full stack curriculum in a word. Of course, now being a developer or working in a tech-related role is much broader than just the hard skills. Of course, there's no way around this. You need to master the core software engineering skills. But this goes way beyond this. You need to have this product overview, which brings the technical skills, the UX, UI, the visual identity, and also the mastery of all these collaborative tools. So it's important to cover all of these aspects, and this is exactly what you've been doing for the past 9 weeks. So just remember 9 weeks ago, where you were, it was like your very first time coding, small programs, slowly moving to a fully functional app. And today we're very excited because we're going to discover the fruit of all your hard work, okay?
Yeah, so you've obviously learned all the hard skills. We took all those building blocks and then we build. So that's what we're here today, to see all the products that you've been building. This is what is special about Wagon and sets us apart. You've got these hard tech skills, and also you have learned how to collaborate in a team of developers, and that's going to help you so much whatever you do afterwards. So this is it. This is the end of the bootcamp, 360 hours worth of coding, and we are really looking forward to seeing what you've built. So let's welcome the first team, Junto.
We'll start. Okay. Hey Connor, I just finished reading this really great book called Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Have you read it?
I have, yeah.
Cool. So I now, I don't need it anymore. We have so many books in the house. I read all the time. Books are just piling up everywhere. We really can't keep it, but I really don't know what to do with it. What would you suggest?
Did you check out that app I told you about, Junto?
I totally forgot. I signed up, but I haven't really used it that much yet. Remind me what it is.
It's great for people who want to swap books. We could maybe put it on there. I'm sure someone will take it.
Great, that sounds good. Right, let me give this a go. So I need to add a book, so I'll click on add a book. And all it wants is my ISBN number. That's brilliant. That's really easy. So the ISBN number is 978 085 705 4036. And the genre is definitely thriller, really scary book. You should all read it. And let's see what happens. Oh wow, everything just pops up for me. That's brilliant. So yeah, that's definitely the book that I want to add. So I'm going to go ahead and just click on add book. Cool. Cool. So, okay, I now need a new book. So why don't can I find a book on here?
You can.
Of course. Okay. So I'll just click on find another book. Brilliant. So let me just have a look. There's quite a lot here. If I just scroll down. Oh wow, that's a bit too many. Let me just go back up then. And I think I need a change of scene. I'll change from thriller. We've been reading too many. I'll try romance. Let me try a romance. Okay, but none of these really call me. Like, I don't want these. Okay, do you have a suggestion for a book, maybe?
I just read 3 Women. It's really good.
Brilliant. Okay, I'll type that in then. 3 Women. Let's give that a whirl. Oh, wow. Look, it's there. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm going to choose this book. Okay, and it's owned by Gareth. That looks good, and he's not too far away from me, so that's brilliant. So I'm going to click on swap and then wait and see what happens. Okay, I'll check back in a few days, and maybe we can use this again. This was good. Brilliant.
Hi everyone, my name is Gareth Buckland and I am an English teacher. Now, as you can imagine, being an English teacher, having a website that gives me all my reading needs at the click of a button is fantastic. Now, I've been using Junto for a long time now, so I thought I might just go and check my profile, see if there's been any swaps request. So, I click my avatar in the top left, click my swaps, and would you look at that? There's been a swap request from Sarah. Brilliant. Do you know what? Let's get the ball rolling. Let's choose a book. Fantastic. Do you know, I've always wanted to read The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and now seems like the perfect opportunity. So, click choose. Fantastic. Now it sees that Sarah's accepted my request. Now I can actually begin a conversation with Sarah to arrange a meetup time to swap the book. So, let's click chat with Sarah. And let's say, hi Sarah, are you available on Saturday, 10 a.m. at Shoreditch Cafe Nero? Perfect. And do you know what? I've just got to wait for a response now. So while I'm waiting for a response, I thought I might check out a second application to this website, which is Find a Book Club. As you can imagine, being an English teacher, I don't have a lot of free time. You know, at the weekends I have to do a lot of marking, and I don't want to have to scroll through the internet trying to find a book club near me. And instead, this website offers me everything I need. So let's click Find a Book Club. Brilliant. Let's scroll down. Okay. This is a little bit overwhelming, so let's scroll back up and search by genre. So let's search classic. Let's go for classic. Actually, do you know what, on second thought? Let's go for thriller. Let's live life on the edge. Let's go for something really daring. Let's go for a thriller. And do you know what? Great Expectations looks perfect. So let's click Great Expectations. Fantastic. And straight away, I can see it's in a good location. It's very near to me. So why wait? Let's join a book club. Brilliant. I can now discover my new book club by clicking the button. And straight away, I can see the book of the month, what they're reading. I can see a list of people who are a part of this book club already, and a bit of description about them, so I'm not overwhelmed when I arrive at the book club. Okay. I think enough time has passed, so let's see if Sarah's gone back to me. So, back to my avatar. Click My Swaps. Chat with Sarah. And would you look at that? She's got back to me. Brilliant. Now, this is fantastic because I don't have to worry about multiple websites, multiple logins. All my reading needs are solved for me under one website, which is Junto. So, I recommend you guys to sign up to Junto. Thank you very much.
So next on stage we have Code for Change, developed by Taylor, Catherine, Iram, and Tom. Big round of applause. You need to?
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Taylor and I just graduated from the Wagon coding bootcamp, and while I'm applying for a job I really want the opportunity to kind of solidify the skills I learned during the bootcamp and also gain some projects to put on my portfolio for future employers. So thankfully my friend Catherine showed me this really amazing website called Code for Change, which connects charities with developers who are looking to work on projects while making a really important difference. So what really drew me to this website at the beginning was the amount of really great past projects they had available for really cool charities. And they also had amazing reviews by developers just talking about how easy it was to use, and it was a really collaborative process. So I actually already started a project, so I'm just going to go check my profile to make sure that's coming along. So this is my profile. I have a little bit of a short bio about myself. I've also linked my LinkedIn and GitHub. That way, if I apply for a project, people can see a little bit more about my past experiences. And I also have the projects I'm currently working on, as well as any saved projects I might want to come back to and work on in the future. So I'm going to check on Tree Planter, which is a project I'm currently working on. And here's my project page. There's a project brief which the charity has uploaded, which allows me to get a little bit more information on the specifics of what they're asking for. And I also have a GitHub where me and my collaborators can work together and have all our code in one central area. So if you go down, we have a Trello board, and it allows me to kind of set tasks for myself and make sure I'm keeping ahead of what I need to be doing, and also see what my fellow collaborators are working on in their progress. So here's who I'm working with on the project. If I want to, I can click on their profile and chat with them to make sure if we have any questions or queries, and I can also see kind of what they were doing before working on this project with me. So we're about to finish this project, which is great, but I really want to use my time wisely, so I think I'm going to search for a new project to start doing. So there's a lot of variety. I think I'm going to give a little scroll to see what's available. And I think Justice for Women, I'm going to save that. It was just International Women's Day, so we'll save that. But my New Year's resolution was to reduce my plastic intake, so I really want to search for a project that kind of has that cause in mind. Cool. So there's a lot of charities that are offering projects where this is their focus. And I've heard of Reduce All Plastic before. They're a great organization. So I'm going to click on there. And so this is their kind of project board. So I can see a little brief outline of what they're asking for. They want a chat box. I can see a deadline, which I can check in case I have any sort of conflicting schedule. And I also can see what type of developer they're looking for. And it's full stack, which is great because that's what I'm looking to, which is my interest. So if I want to, I can go into charity information. And that shows me a little more information about the organization, just to make sure it's kind of something I want to work for. And if I scroll down, I can see where they're located. Even though I'm going to be working remotely, it's just kind of cool to see where the charity I'll be working with is located. And I also can see a little more information in terms of what's expected of me when I'm working on a project. So I can only work at one project on a time, and I'll probably be working with fellow collaborators. So now I think I'm pretty comfortable in signing up for this project, and hopefully I will be accepted.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tom. I am the founder of Reduce All Plastic. Our aim is to empower communities to recycle their plastic responsibly and reduce the use of single-use plastic. So we've been going about 10 years now, and for the past couple of years, we've been using this amazing website, Code for Change. Basically, we're still quite a small organisation. Our donations go straight to our cause, so we don't always have the resources for hiring developers full time. So what this website allows us to do is post up projects for features on our website, and helpful developers, whether they're new or really experienced, can come and help us complete that work, which is so helpful for us and helpful for them as well to get a bit more experience or do a bit more work on the side. So I actually posted a project to do with a chat function on our website last week. So if I go to my charity profile page, and if I take a little scroll down, I can see if I've had any applications. That is great. It looks like I do have one. So we see we've got Taylor here. As I can see, we've got an application. We can see her LinkedIn and her GitHub. So I'm actually check out her GitHub. Looks fantastic. She's got a lot of projects here. I can see that she's kind of new to development, but she's had a particularly busy couple of weeks recently. So I'm pretty confident she's on the ball. She knows what she's doing. So if I go back, I'm pretty happy. She's about to finish. She's graduated from the full stack web developer course at the Wagon. I hear that's a pretty good school. So I'm going to accept that. I'm pretty happy, and I'm excited to see what happens. But just on that note, I actually had some new imagery done for our website for our summer campaign. So I actually want to add that to our homepage. So I'm actually going to create another project. So I'm just going to call this the Reduce All Plastic homepage. It's more of a design feature. It's about imagery and how the homepage looks. I'm going to go front end on this one. And we could do with this one for sort of mid-April time, because we're going to launch the summer campaign in May. And the point of contact for this will be James. He's our jamesplastic@gmail.com. He's our marketing director, so it won't be me, it'll be him that they'll be liaising with. And we're located in Berlin, Germany. So this is just attaching imagery to our homepage. So then I also have an option to upload a more detailed brief for the developer or developers, so they know what I'm after. And I'm going to attach an image as well, which just goes on the profile page of the project. I'm just going to authorize the Trello account as well. So I'll set up a Trello board so that I can keep track of what's happening, and also obviously useful for the developers as well to see what's going on while the project is completed. So if I create that, it looks great. That's live now, so I've got my project on there. I can sit back, wait a couple of days, and we will see if I get any more applications. I'm hoping for another good experience with Code for Change. So thank you for listening, and thanks to the team for building this great app.
Just before you go, Code for Change, we're going to try out something new, similar to, I guess, Britain's Got Talent. So we're going to interview you guys straight after your experience. So, so guys, how did you find that?
It was fantastic, yeah.
If you had to describe your experience of joining the Wagon in one word, what would it be?
Life-changing.
Life-changing. Technically still one word.
And Taylor, did you have anything to say?
No, that sums it up. Yeah.
And was there maybe something special that's happening for someone in your team today?
Yes, it's Tom's birthday on Sunday.
Happy birthday, Tom. Next on stage, we are welcoming Ringer that was developed by Alex, Henry, Dubai, and Theo. The floor is yours, guys.
Evening, guys. So I have the honor of presenting this new app, Ringer, which essentially will connect it'll connect amateur sports teams in London with individuals who either don't have the time to commit to an entire season or have maybe recently moved to London and don't have a big enough friendship group to fill an entire squad. So if I take you back to last night, I was out having a drink with a few friends and bumped into someone who mentioned that he organized a hockey team in London, but he, for some reason, had a couple dropouts for a game in 2 days' time. He mentions something to do with the virus. I don't know. Anyway, I said that I was keen to play, and he told me that I had to go on Ringer because he needed to make sure all of his team members were aware that he had filled the spot. And luckily, I organise a football team myself, so I already have an account. So I know about this app. So I've come onto the app, and I want to find this hockey game, which is starting tomorrow, Sunday, I think it was. But unfortunately, I can't remember anything. I can't remember the guy's name or the hockey team name. I think I had a few too many beers. But I can search just by hockey games, which is great. But, geez, there are a lot of hockey games going on. We've got Crouching Tiger, Hidden Wagon. No, I don't think that was it. It looks like Serena's Tequila Mockingbirds are playing. It wasn't them. I think I'm actually going to sort by... Maybe I'll sort by distance. Yeah, I'll see if I can find it that way. No, Theresa Mania, that wasn't it. You know, I do think he said he was playing somewhere near Regent's Park, so I think if I click on that button, I might... that looks like him. I've seen him before. Norfolk and Chance. Great name. He must be a good man. Great, so this is our team page, yeah. I mean, I think I recognize Henry. Greta, that'd be cool. Cool to meet her. So I think... I think I'm going to request to play. I'm going to request to play that game. Perfect. Now I'm onto my profile page, and it looks like it's come into my pending games, so that's awesome. I think while I'm here, I actually too have had this annoying issue with this virus, and people have been dropping out. I have a game next Tuesday that I need to put on here for my team, Penthouse United. So I'm going to create a game for this team. It's on Tuesday. Yeah, it's on Tuesday at 7:15, I think. Yeah, it's a football game. 5-a-side, this one. And the address is, weirdly right here. Perfect. It's only a £5 to play. We're pretty keen to get someone on board. And we've got one space available. Perfect. So we're going to go try and find our ringer. So there we go. Penthouse United, just make sure no 500 errors yet. Perfect. Great, sounds good. Let's go back to my profile page. Amazing. Oh, look at that. Who would have thought? It's been confirmed. So I'm going to be able to go and play with Norfolk and Chance. I've got the address there, and it's in 2 days' time. Perfect. Now we fast forward 2 days, and I had an amazing time with Teo and his squad. And he told me of this awesome new feature that Ringer have just implemented, that essentially you can join the squad, and then you get updated anytime they have a ringer, anytime they have a request for a ringer, or they have a new game pending. So I think I'm going to click on Norfolk and Chance. He said if I go to the team page, I can join the squad. Yeah, Greta and Christiana. Oh, yeah, he gave me a password too, so I can type in the password and try and become a squad member. Perfect. There I am, alongside a pretty illustrious company. Perfect. And it looks like, yeah, I'm not surprised they're bottom of the league. We did get hammered last night, but at least they were a good laugh. So we had a good time. Great. So now if I go back to my profile page, maybe I might have had some luck in the last couple of days. Someone might have requested to join my game. So if I go on my Ringer searches, oh yeah, sorry, my Teams also has both teams in there. But in my Ringer searches, I have Kim Kardashian. No, I don't know who she is. I don't think I'm keen for her. I think Henry Gunn. I think I studied at the Wagon with him. So let's accept his request. Perfect. And now if I go into my Ringer searches, yeah, he's been confirmed. So he'll be with me on the 16th of March at 7:15 p.m. Thank you.
Okay, next on stage, welcome the project called Tracked, developed by John, Jan, Taffany, and Ben.
Evening everyone, my name's Terry and I own a music store in Brixton. And being my own manager, I've got to do a lot of tasks myself. And one of those tasks I've got to do is keep track of all the deliveries coming into my store, especially those that are specific for customers. Now, I'm not the most tech-savvy guy at the best of times, and I don't want to be digging through my emails for tracking numbers and doing all of that. Thankfully, my friend told me about this site called Tracked, where I can just add a tracking number, and Tracked takes care of does the rest for me, so I don't have to give it much thought. Now, they also support quite a lot of couriers worldwide, which is really good for me because I send and receive quite a lot. Now, I'm already registered, so I'm going to go sign in. Well, so I always sign in, so I'm just going to my dashboard. Cool. Straight away, I can see what's on its way, and what's arriving today and tomorrow, what's delayed, and what's delivered. Now, I've actually got to add a new delivery, so I'm just going to hit Add Delivery, and it is the Abbey Road First Press. The customer's a big Beatles fan, and I've got a tracking number to hand. Cool, and it is, I believe, Parcel Force. Cool, I'm just going to hit Create Delivery. And it should be there on its way. Somewhere. Oh, it's actually been delivered. This is a live tracking code, so that's to be expected. Oh, cool, it's actually arrived. Okay, so I'll just close that. Also, under delivered, so I know drums for Jamie and the auctions has been collected, so I can just delete those. And also what I can do is customize this dashboard to how I want, really, so I can hide delayed, I can hide delivered, and I can bring them back if I want. Now, one of my customers called up asking when his guitar was arriving. So his name's Johnny, so I'm just going to search for Johnny. Because what I can also do in Tracked is just add tags as well as names. Cool, there he is, Johnny, and I'm just going to click on that. Yeah, that was it, Yamaha bass. Oh, okay, it's expected on the 16th of March. I'll call him back and I'll let him know. Another thing Tracked allows me to do is keep track of my statistics for all my deliveries. So if I go to statistics, I can see how many orders I've had delivered, how many were on time, and my favorite courier. But what I'm really interested in is this delays by courier, which in my case seems to be UK Mail. So maybe think about using them in the future. And that is Tracked. All my deliveries in one place. I'd like to take this time to thank Team Tracked, which is Taff, myself, Jan, and Ben, and to all the TAs that helped out. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, guys. It's crazy to see what you've built in only 9 coding days, all these features and different pages, so congratulations. Just a quick reminder for the next presentation, just remember to refresh your app, okay? Very important as it goes to sleep after half an hour. Next on stage is projects Adrastos, developed by Marcus, Victor, Kaloyan, and Juan Pablo. Welcome, guys.
Hey everyone, I'm Malcolm. I love playing video games. I have a son called Rusty. I don't really let him play video games just yet. It's a bit of a touchy subject, so we don't go into it. I'm kind of good at the games that I play, so I found out about this website called Adrastos, and every once in a while I like coming here and writing about games or just leaving comments and stuff. I already have an account under Mac, and I have been playing GTA 5 recently, so I'm going to go check that out. I've done the bank robbery mission, so I could probably help someone out with that. Don't know if any of you guys have played this before, but just saying it's 18 plus. What was it again? I think I did the big score. Yeah, I did the big score. And I see someone's asking about it. Right, should I choose obvious or subtle? In this mission, you get 2 options. You can either go for the obvious one, to rob a bank with a helicopter, or you can be subtle. I say go for the easy one. So I'm going to say, hey, what's his name? Brussels sprouts? Okay. So, hey, Brussels sprouts. There we go. And I'm just going to say, choose the obvious option. You get a helicopter. Good luck. There we go. And I'm not finished just yet. I've played another game called Sekiro, and it's really difficult. So, let me show you how easy it is to join the community. Let me write about it. So I'm going to create an article. And in here, I'm just going to put the title. I've already written some stuff about it. It's a bit of a difficult one. You die loads of times. Bit of a Japanese-inspired thing. Just going to upload an image. Think I already have this. It looks kind of cool. Samurais and stuff. Okay. And, you know, just to get the ball rolling, if people do get stuck, I want to make sure that they can come for help. So I'm going to open up a new topic, and I'm going to call it help. So if people get stuck, they can just come here. And I think that's my daily dose of Adrastos. I'm going to go back to playing some games now. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, my name is Rusty. I love playing video games. My dad Malcolm, unfortunately, won't let me play them. But I thought to myself, not a problem. I opened up my piggy bank, and I went to get a PlayStation myself. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm really bad at playing video games. I'm still a rookie to it. So there is this amazing website called Adrastos. I use that a lot to get help from other experienced gamers to get better. So the other day, actually, I left a question in the GTA forum. So let me just go there and see if I got a reply. So a GTA forum, and I think, yeah, I left it within the bank robbery mission. Yeah, that's that. And then that was, yeah, the top one is mine, big score mission. And then let me see if I got a reply, and oh yeah, Mac just replied. It sounds like a username my dad would choose as being. Never mind, it's like, yeah, choose the obvious option, you get a helicopter. Awesome, so I'm just gonna say, hi Mac. Thank you very much. And I'm just gonna send that comment. Yeah, awesome. And as I said, like I'm really not good at it. So there is another mission I was struggling with. It's the Pareto score. I just don't know what strategy should I go with. So I'm just actually within the same rubbery mission. I'm just gonna create a new topic for that, saying what strategy should I go with, and hopefully I'm gonna get a reply for that. I normally get a reply like within hours, same day. Yeah, I'm just gonna get that. I'm just gonna add that to it. Soon. That's not that. Yeah, shall we give it a try? Yeah. Yes, it's on. Lovely. So that was us, Team Adrastos with Kaloyan. Kaloyan sitting somewhere there. Marcus. Juan, and I am Victor. Adrastos is live right now. Please check it out at adrastos.org. Thank you very much.
Well done, guys. So this is part of the game. When you develop products, you have to present them. Sometimes you have errors, sometimes you have little bugs, but you're handling it perfectly, so congratulations on this. Next on stage, I would like to welcome Cherry Picker, that was developed by Alexandra, Naomi, Priyesh, and Eric.
Hi, my name is Clara. I live in London in Shoreditch, and whenever it comes to grocery shopping, I know exactly what kind of product I like and what kind of brands. But with these branded products, especially for things you buy all the time, this can be a bit pricey. So what I noticed from my grocery shopping is that with some of these products, they seem to be always on sale on one supermarket, but I don't know which one. And I can't be really bothered to go through all the websites. But my friend Christina, she actually told me about this really cool new app called Cherry Picker, which was developed by some students at a coding school called Wagon. So let's check it out. So what could we actually search for? I started to drink my coffee with oat milk lately, so let's search for oat. Okay, so this is kind of a broad range. I think I want to go for the formable. Yes, let's see the price for that one. Oh wow, that's really cheap at Waitrose this week. So I definitely want to set a price alert for that one to get a notification whenever it's on sale. Oh, cool. So let's search for another product. What else could we search for? I think I fancy some ice cream. Let's search for Ben & Jerry's. Okay, cool. Actually, you know what? I finally got my boyfriend of this stupid new app called Ringer, which he has been obsessed about lately. So, and he's coming over, and I think we definitely deserve some Netflix and chill. So let's... So let's set the price alert for that one as well. What I find really useful about this app is that you actually can see all your items on your watch list and where they are currently on sale. So from the 3 products on my price list, 2 are actually on sale this week at Waitrose. So I think it's really good. So I could go to Waitrose this week to do my weekly shopping. So let's just see if there's a Waitrose close by. Oh yeah, actually, there's one really close by to... there's close by to my work in the city. So I could go there on Tuesday after work. That works perfectly. So I think this app is really useful, and I hope you guys check it out as well. And as a final note, I just want to say a very big thank you to my entire team, to Eric, Priyesh, and Naomi. I am very, very proud of what we achieved over the last 2 weeks, and I think our website is beautiful. And in the name of the entire team, a very big thank you to all the teaching staff at Wagon. You have been tremendously helpful. We think you are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well done. Thank you. You can be proud of yourselves, definitely. Coding is one thing, building a product is something else, but then presenting it in such a nice way is another challenge. So congratulations on this. The next project, Fringe Planner, has been developed by Dee, Jaria, Jessica, and Agis. Please, a big round of applause for them.
All right, so we're My Fringe Planner. For those of you who don't know what Fringe is, it is a giant festival that happens in Edinburgh. That's the largest arts and cultural festival in the entire world, and it's the second most ticketed event in the world after the Olympics. So we're talking a huge event. There are thousands and thousands of shows that happen every day between the hours of 10 a.m. and 2 a.m., although even outside of those hours, shows happen. They're in a variety of genres, including comedy, cabaret, theater, children's shows, and music. Usually when people go, they go for several days, and they go from anywhere between 4 to 6 shows every single day. This is quite a task to decide which shows you want to go to, find out which shows your friends are going to, and then also figure out which shows conflict time-wise and location-wise with one another. In order to do this, fringe goers oftentimes make giant spreadsheets. I'm talking about like scrolling and then also scrolling to the side just for miles. It's a nightmare because they have to look at each individual show they're interested in and then manually type into the spreadsheet all of the relevant information before they move on to the next item. So adding or deleting an item from their shortlist is a nightmare. We're hoping that this application can make that easier. I've heard that My Fringe Planner is going to take away the stress of going to this event that I love so much every year. This year I'm only going on one date, the 12th, and I've already made an account on this website. So I'm going to just log in. And when I originally came onto this website, I was able to scroll through all of the different shows that are happening, which makes it really easy to see all the items. If you scroll back to the top, you can see that I've starred a couple of items, and those are the items that are going to appear in my short list. I was also able to sort by genre, so if I click on comedy, which is the most popular genre at this event, you can see only comedy items, so I've spent a lot of time sorting through these in particular. My friend Dee, though, has recently told me that she is going to be seeing Kiri Pritchard. So I'm going to do a direct search just for Kiri to see when she's going to be performing. Yeah, that's her. So we're going to just make sure that she's going to be here on the same date as me. Yes, she'll be there on the 12th. It's only 11 pounds, and based on the map, it looks like Kiri's going to be in the same general location. This means I don't have to copy and paste whatever address they give me into Google and make a million different tabs, which is so easy. So I'll just star that and add it to my short list. No typing out everything this year. All right, let's check out my short list. All right, and looking at this, I realize now that Jeremy Jewish, it looks as though he's not actually going to be there on the 12th when I'm going to be around. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete him from my short list, because no point if he's not going to be there when I am. And now it looks like I have enough events that I can probably plan my entire day. So let's move on to the planner portion. And I'll be there the 12th, so let's click the 12th. And yeah, it looks like all my events are surely happening on the 12th because they've showed up in this section. And I know that I want to see Kiri, so we'll add her first, and then go ahead and add the other events as well that we're going to see. All right, just a couple left. Add Best of Broadway. Oh, and why is it red? I guess it's red because it looks like the time 10 a.m. is the same start time as Best of Broadway. That makes it so easy. I already know that these two events conflict with each other. Oh my God, amazing. So instead of adding Railway Children all by hand and then having to delete all the information later on, I'm just gonna skip it and add in Bridget Christie. Okay, it looks like there's an event scheduling problem here too. It's a 22-minute walk between the two venues, but there's only 5 minutes to get between them. You know what though? It's okay, because I bike, and I'm a fast biker. So I think I'm going to leave both of those items in there, and I'll bike between them. That'll make it easy. All right, let's add all of these items to my Google Calendar. All right, let's see. All of the items that I added to my short list are here now, our planner. And so now let's click the calendar icon, Google, because that's where my calendar is. And all of my information from it has already been populated into my calendar. And just the click of a button, it's already there. Oh my God. See you all at Fringe.
Well done, good job. I hope that all the people that are watching realize how much work and how much effort go into these applications. It's not easy to develop this over only 9 days of coding in teams of 3 to 4, so very impressive to see what you've built in the last 2 weeks. The next project on stage is our very first mobile application, okay? So, of course, you can have desktop versions of your web application, but you can also make it responsive. This is something that you learn during the bootcamp, during these 9 weeks, just to make your app fully responsive in case your customers use and actually check your app on a tablet, on a mobile, or on the desktop, okay? So it is something that is, of course, very important for any developer as more and more companies move to mobile and need these different versions. So usually this is something that comes quite quickly in the development of your project. So very, very important skill to build. Okay. So next on stage we have Ergi, a project that was developed by Jennifer, Kieran, Julia, and Michael. Big round of applause.
All right, how many of you have parents who preach these two things? Get an education and get a good job. Yeah, that's like a pretty standard thing that for parents to say, right? Well, if you have parents like mine, they also say, get married and have kids. Well, I did 50% of those things. I went to university in San Francisco, and I got a really good job with a big company. And then I looked at my mom, I'm like, what's next? I've been doing this since birth, and I'm here now. And then she's like, well, you get married and have kids. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not there. She obviously doesn't get it. So I asked my good friend Julian, what should I do? I think I'm going through a quarter life crisis. And he's like, yes, you are. You should check out this app called Hergy. I'm like, what the hell is a Hergy? And he tells me it's a lifestyle development app that helps you grow through health, exploration, and relationships. So I'm like, okay. I tried it out, downloaded it a couple weeks ago, and I've already seen tremendous changes in my life. I've been much more mindful, aware, and I've met so many people throughout the journey. So I actually want to share this app with you. I'm going to go ahead and log in. Great. And then the first page we see here is a dashboard. The first thing is the meter where you can see my monthly goals set. Each category will have a targeted amount. For example, the orange part in the beginning here is for health, and I've set 5. And so far, I've completed 1 in that category. Same for the other 2. And the 20% will also show the accumulated total progress that I've done within that month of March. And underneath that, we have the activity feed. You can see what I've logged throughout the week, and as well as my friends. My friend Michael went and played Setters of Catan with some Wagon friends. Pretty cool. And I think if you scroll down more, oh, yeah, just some other things that my friends are up to. Oh, Johnny Pepper. A lot of people love that guy. You guys should follow him. Really interesting life. Anyways, so actually while we're at this page, I actually want to log something really special today as well. I'm going to go ahead and click the plus button to log it. I'm going to add exploration. And this one's going to be a skill. And today I want to log the final day at the Wagon Bootcamp course where I can officially call myself a full-stack developer in JavaScript and Ruby. So that's really exciting. Let's type jumping off the wagon. All right, and then I actually have a nice little photo that I asked my good friend Karen to upload, so we have that there. Good times. I'm gonna miss this journey a lot. And I'm going to go ahead and log the activity. Great. So now you can see it's uploaded. You can see the percentage change in the exploration field here, and you can see that my friends and family can see what I've been up to on this app. And sometimes I'm thinking, what should I do next? I'm not always super creative with my ideas. So I'll go to the Discover tab to see what there's to do. Okay, so there's different tabs for each category: health, exploration, and relationships. And I think I'm going to log something in the health category, so I'm going to go to that tab and kind of see what's going on. Let's scroll down. Oh, that looks interesting. Barry's Bootcamp. I've heard a lot of things about it, and I'm sure you have too. So I think I'm going to save this and actually get back to it later and try that out because I'm really into exercising. Thought I'd try something new. And although these suggestions are here for me, I'm sometimes lacking motivation. Sometimes we have bad days, and it's hard to just really get out there and be ambitious. So I'll go to the Inspiration tab here, the Inspire, and I'll just see what everyone else is doing during their self-development journey and kind of find some inspiration from others. And then last, there's the Profile. In the Profile section, you'll be able to see all my followers, my friends, and like everything that I've logged. As you can see, I've done a lot in just this week alone. I've gone to the gym, met some new friends through Airbnb, actually, and went to Yosemite, went rock climbing, and of course, Wagon. Yes. So with that, I've grown a lot as a person, and I've discovered myself, and I actually feel like color has been added to my life now, and I feel like I have a purpose in life beyond just working. And I really encourage you all to take a look at Hergy and try it yourself. Thank you. And shout out to my team.
Well done, amazing. Really good job. So yeah, this coding bootcamp is also about pushing the limits of what you think is possible, what you think you're capable of. So when you see that you can have a mobile app up and running in 9 days, you know that there is no limit to whatever project or idea you want to kickstart. So I highly encourage you to do so. Now, without further ado, we're going to welcome the next project on stage, Subscripto, that was developed by Carl, Otto, Louis, and Nicholas.
Hi everyone, I'm Zach. I just recently moved to LA, and it's been tough as a content producer, I have to say. So recently I just tried to discover the scene a little bit more there, and the way that I do that all the time is by checking out some of the subscription service content hosting platforms. So the really cool thing about this is that I get to try out lots of different things, but at the same time I've kind of lost track. So maybe a quick show of hands, who has lost track of like some of the subscriptions he spends money on? Yeah. That's what I thought. Well, I felt the same way, and I was really glad that one of my friends just told me about this app, Subscripto, that tracks my subscriptions and reduces my financial leakages. So actually, let's go ahead and log right in. So I'm going to go to the login page, and I'm just going to quickly enter my credentials. So zach@gmail.com, and my very secret password. And once I'm logged in, I remember this really cool feature that my friend told me about when it came to actually seeing all my subscriptions. So I'm gonna click on Find My Subscriptions. Oh, that's interesting. So you can connect your bank account to see all the transactions. So let's go and click Continue. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, connect my Chase bank account, log in with my user credentials. And after I've done that, I should actually be seeing my balance, or at least some way of tracking my subscriptions. So after I've done that, yeah, that's about right. That seems like my bank account. So right down here, that's my flight to LA. And since then, I've just been like moving around the city a lot, also with Uber, and just checking out some of the food places. And it looks like the ones that are flagged in red are actually subscriptions that I still have. I didn't even know that I signed up to Spotify, to be honest. So what we're going to go ahead and do is I think I'm just going to go ahead and import my subscription and see what happens. Okay, so that's interesting. It seems like it imported all the subscriptions from my bank account that were flagged. And maybe I'll go ahead and hover over them. I don't really know what the colors mean. Okay, so the red ones renew soon, and the yellow ones, I still got a little bit of time until they renew. Okay, that's really cool. And there's more on the left-hand side. Actually, wow, okay, that average monthly spending, that is really high. I really have to reduce that. And I think what I can see from the graph down here is that my spending has gone up significantly in February, so I definitely want to reduce that for the next month. But my next month bill is already a little lower, so that's good. Subscription at least helped me to reduce that amount a little bit. But that Spotify subscription still bugs me. I didn't even know that I signed up to that. So let's go ahead and cancel that. Okay, and after I went through the cancellation process, I'm going to return to the website. And yeah, I was able to cancel the subscription. And when we now look at the dashboard, we can't actually see any of that subscriptions that I'm not signed up to. So I'm going to go ahead and add that subscription that's currently not in my bank account yet because I just signed up to it today. So I'm going to go ahead and add a subscription, which is SoundCloud. It costs, I think, $4.99 a month, and I know it's going to increase my next month bill as well now. And I'm just want it for 1 month, just to try it out, because I feel like the upcoming artists, I can track a lot better through that than through Spotify. And it's right there, and I got a month to cancel it, so it's in the green status, so that's pretty good. Yeah, thank you very much for listening to the pitch, and I want to take the opportunity to thank my team, also Nicholas, who sadly couldn't be here today. Nicholas, Louis, and Otto, and we created this over the past 2 weeks, and it was a really cool experience, so thank you very much.
Well done, guys. Now moving on to our last pitch before the little break, and we scheduled it on purpose. It's gonna ease you in this little break where you're gonna be able to grab a little drink, refresh yourself. So I'm gonna call on stage Hop, that was developed by Lucy, Vanda, and Rahul. Please, a big round of applause for them.
So, my really good friend Sarah is visiting London this weekend from Paris, and since she's moved to Paris, all she does is go from cafe to cafe and drink red wine non-stop. So I want to remind her what London is all about. Really good pubs and drinking really good local beer. And the best way to do that is with Hop. So let's hop in. What I love about Hop is the fact that you don't need to know a specific beer to find something that suits your taste. All you have to do is just select the flavors that suit you, and then a list of beers will come up based on the criteria. So as this is for Sarah, I know she really likes fruity things, so let's click on fruity. And I'm trying to ease her back into beer, so let's do something a little weak. So let's go for pale. And I think that'll do for now, so let's see what we've got. Oh, wonderful, a selection of locally brewed beers. Let's go back to the top, because I can see there's one that has 2 of the 3 that I selected. So Atlantic has fruity and pale, so let's click on that to find out more. Oh, perfect, okay. Actually, I've already tried this one. It's brewed in Brixton, so I'm actually going to give that a quick like, so I can save that in my profile. Let me just read the description and see if it's something that Sarah would like. Juicy tropical flavor. That sounds fruity, so we'll go for that one. And then the next thing, all I have to do is choose a pub. So this is where the beer is actually stocked and where we can find it. And I am going to go for the Brixton Brewery. It's a bit further away, but as it was brewed there, I think it'd be nice to actually drink it there. And now I can see on the map exactly how far I have to travel to get to the beer. And I can also add it to my calendar, so I can send the information to Sarah, so she knows exactly where to meet me. And that has the address of the pub and also a description of what we'll be drinking. So that's Saturday sorted. But actually, more excitingly, tonight I actually have a date. So, thank you very much. What I love about this app is, well, if you're like me, when I'm in a pub, I often get a bit overwhelmed about the big array of beers, and the names. So what Hop does is it chooses a random beer for me, and does all the hard work for me. So let's see what we've got. Dark fruity ale. That sounds quite good for a date. So yeah, let's click on that one. Okay, and now I'm going to choose a pub. I want something quite close. I can't really be bothered to travel too far. Don't really know him that well. So let's go for the craft beer. Yeah, perfect. Wonderful. So I'm just going to text him that information. So that's tonight sorted as well. Now I'm just going to hop over to my profile just to check out the brews that I've already discovered and the ones that I've already liked as well. And I can see on the left-hand side, well, right-hand side for you guys, I'm actually a newbie, so I still need to drink a few more beers to get to that expert level. So I'm looking forward to using hop a lot more in order to find some more great local beers. Thank you.
Well done. I'm sure a lot of you will start using this app very soon. Actually, probably starting tonight. Now it's time for a little break. Let's meet here in 10 minutes. And there are drinks waiting for you downstairs. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the break. Now we're jumping right back into the subject with a project in the learning sphere, which is exactly what we've been busy doing in the last 9 weeks. So the next project that we're going to welcome on stage is called Flashcodes and has been developed by Rahul, Maximilian, Thomas, and Shane. Please, a big round of applause for them.
Calm down. So somewhat relatable. I just finished coding bootcamp, and I am ready to be a full stack developer, but I need to get a job. Also relatable. I think one of the things that a lot of us have probably seen and been really, really religiously good about, and then abandoned completely, are flashcards. So it's a really good way to learn. A lot of people will tell us, keep repetition, get it into your head. And I was really good about it, kind of fell off the wagon a little bit. And then I realized afterwards, got to keep going at it. So I tried a few flashcard apps, just wanted to keep my memory fresh. I'm going for tech tests, interviews, loads of stuff to get a job. I need to be on top of this stuff. Just couldn't get the motivation, didn't have the incentive to keep going. And my batchmate Thomas told me, hey, Raul, there's this app called Flashcodes. Give it a try. It's pretty sweet. It is flashcards, but it's a bit juiced up. It's got gamification. It's got a little bit of social aspect to it. You're basically trying to build a world with people through doing your flashcards. So I said, okay, that's spicy, interesting. I'll check it out. So a week ago, I created an account. I've been on it a little bit. I think it's pretty neat. I thought you should have a look, see if it's for you as well. So we'll start by jumping into the languages. They've got quite a few. Obviously, I've been doing my Ruby and JavaScript like a good boy. They've got loads of languages. I see they've added TypeScript recently. What is that? Okay, nice. I'll probably do that after I nail JavaScript. So the flashcard bit's a bit, okay, it's flashcards. You know what those look like. Let's jump into the worlds, because that's the really interesting stuff. So the way that it works, flashcodes, is that you're put together when you start learning a language with a group of 9 other people who started learning the same language around the same time as you, and you are basically building a world together by doing flashcards. You get points for doing harder and harder flashcards. Those points go towards converting your little village into a town, your town into a city, and then eventually you graduate up to a planet. So we get a different world for each of the languages that we're learning. And yeah, I've got the Brooklyn Enlightenment Scorpions. That's my Ruby world group. I'm going to check out that world a little bit more and obviously see if there's anyone in a group. So there's 4 of us in a group. We've got loads of points, working our way up to a city. We're almost there, just 20 points. So it's Max Tomas was in my group as well, and Egghead Austin. So I'm going to go and actually jump into one of the card sets and try and get that extra 20 points to see if I can push us. Let's see what is interesting. So I've done a few of these. I've got a few that I started and kind of gave up on, but Ruby Potluck, that looks pretty simple. 3 cards I can show you guys. You won't. Okay, yeah, general Ruby knowledge. Let's go for that. Okay, audience participation time. Does anyone know who is famous for saying Ruby, 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 Ruby? A, the Kaiser Chiefs, B, MC Hammer, C, Le Bandwagon, or D, Mats? I'm hearing a lot of A, so that's what we're gonna go for. Lovely. Correct, all of you who said A. All right, which of these would you use in your Ruby garden? A, rake, B, Rails DB seed, C, git push origin master, or D, scaffold? I'm also hearing a lot of A. Fantastic. Brilliant. This is so much better than Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Which of these people plays a villain in the Fast and Furious franchise? Jason Statham, Vinnie Jones, or Vin Diesel? I am not hearing any A, so we're going to go with B. Thank you very much. Brilliant. So we've leveled up. We're now level 3. We got all of them right. We got 60 points. And we've moved a little bit along on our adventure. Well done. Okay, so now we're working our way towards a planet. I've got a couple of teammates, so I'm just going to get rid of that little toast. So I've got a couple of teammates who I can nudge, and basically this is part of the gamification social aspect, is I can't get to planet by myself, so I need to get my group mates to do their flashcards. So now that they're nudged, they're going to get a little... Oh, hang on. Okay, I've got a notification as well. So let me just take a look and see what's going on there. Okay, so yeah, we've leveled up. Okay, get rid of that first one. See what that is. Okay, so my mate Tomas has nudged me to do the Rails card set. Thank you. All right, let's give that a go. Okay, so which of these expressions is very truthful? A massive thanks to the wonderful teachers, TAs, support staff at Wagon. Well, fair. Or we'd like to say to our batchmates, good luck, Godspeed, and wash your hands. And when was that made? March 2020, during Wagon London Batch 361, with the rest of you. And yeah, so this puts us in our Rails adventure with the Flash Coders, which was our group. Max, myself, Shane, and Tomas. So thank you so much for being here and for giving us your time.
Awesome job, guys. Now apparently Seb Sonier can expect a pull request soon. Very great tool. Indeed, flashcards. I know that you've been really good at doing them, some of you. Anyways, now we're going back to a mobile app. And actually, the next group that I'm going to call on stage is a very good representation of the Wagon. It's 4 different nationalities. It's a lot of passion, a lot of talent, and a great teamwork and team effort to bring this app to life in the past few days. So I'm going to call on stage Ruti, that was developed by Max, Stefano, Rafael, and Danielle.
So hello everyone, I'm a Peruvian student. I'm here for the first time at London for the Wagon, and I really don't know much about anywhere. So I feel like I need to start doing some exercise because I've been programming for 9 weeks, very sedentary and gaining weight, probably most of you. So I remember I used this app Ruti back in Peru, so I've used it before. I'm gonna go to my profile. Yeah, so I have my address in Spanish, I'm sorry. I can go into it to see how much I've done. I don't remember quite how much exercise I used to do. I think I have 6 kilometers, 40 minutes, so that's great. Now I'm gonna try and go up into that search bar to put my current staying location, which is SW181PS. And this is gonna give me a route in which to run. So there's gonna be a circular route, around circular, kind of. So this is 4.6, so that's not quite what I used to do, so I'm gonna shuffle the route here with this button right here. 5, maybe once more. 4.5, maybe we can get better. Click it again. till we get something better. Once more, last time. That's, okay, we're not gonna get more. So, let's just save this route. Okay, now we have it like stored down there. I remember when I did my runs before, I had some friends in Peru, and I told one of them that they should create an account because I run with them. I told them I found this route really good in this app, so I'm gonna go to find runners. And I have Julio right here, so I might as well go in there. Apparently he created his account. And I'm gonna try and add him. Oh, he has already sent me a friend request, so I'm gonna just accept it. And I'm gonna go back to my profile to see if he's actually my friend now. There he is. Now, just to make sure, I'm gonna look into my notifications. I have, oh, another friend, Daniel. Props to you. So, we can accept him. See our friends again. Is he right there? Okay, there he is. Let's see what he's been up to. Let's enter into his account. So he's been into this event named Hey Julio. It must be for my other friend. So we can go into it. See, it's another 4.6 kilometer run. But I'm really into more stuff, so I want to do a little more exercise. So I'm going to go and look into all the events there are. Maybe there is something bigger. So let's go down forward in the week. We have this. This one I like. It's a little bit longer, closer to 6 kilometers. So I can go into it. I can join. And yeah, now I can see where it is. I think I like this place, so let's go back to my profile and I can see all the events I've been signed up to. And there it is. So now I'm gonna go back to my runs, and I think that it's a pretty good day to start doing my routine. So I'm gonna go and see the run I just created. Let's go to it. And I can start right now by following in Google Maps. So, well, that's somewhere else. And yeah, there we go. Now I can go have a run. Thank you very much.
Awesome, guys. Now I have 2 mics. Anyways, I'm sure that Julio and myself will use the app tomorrow morning after demo day. I count on you. Let's say 8 a.m. Okay, adios. Anyways, that was another great web app. So congratulations, guys. Amazing job. Now, next on stage is Emmitless, a project that was developed by Anne, by Diego, Alexandra, and Rory. Please, guys, big round of applause for them.
Hi. So, like a lot of people, I have been trying to reduce my carbon footprint in light of the climate emergency. And I was talking to a friend of mine the other day about my frustration at not being able to find emissions data on the products that I purchase most regularly, such as groceries. And that's when he told me about this great website, Emmitless. And as it explains here, Emmitless will analyze several retailers and supermarkets and tell me where my basket will have the lowest impact on the planet, as well as using its algorithm to suggest products that I could swap into my basket to reduce my impact. Luckily, or it's convenient, that I've got 2 friends of mine from Wagon Coding Bootcamp coming round to have dinner at my house tonight, Jan and Ben. Now, I feel bad because for the duration of the boot camp, all they ate was chicken wings. So I want to expand their culinary horizons a little bit. But we don't want to go too far. So we're just going to go with pork. So we're going to go from chicken to pork. It's a simple step to make. And I'm going to search pork. So here I find all of the pork products available. I think we'll go a little bit fancy. We'll go with some pork loin steak. And there's going to be 3 of us. So I'll increase that to 600 grams. I'm also going to need some veg because I don't think they've had any for 9 weeks. So I'll click on the vegetables. And if I go down a little bit, I think I'll do some roasted sweet potato with that. So we'll add sweet potato and maybe some onions as well, just to add a little bit of flavor to the sweet potato when we roast it. And they're definitely going to need some green veg as well. I think I saw cabbage further up. Excellent. So that's the main course. Now, for dessert, my mum used to cook for me a twist on an Eton mess with raspberries instead of strawberries. I've already got meringues and cream at home, so I'll go to the fruits and see if they've got raspberries there. Conveniently, they do. We'll add raspberries. And we're going to need loads of that because I'm going to eat at least 3 portions. So we'll make 450 grams of raspberries, I think. And that's enough for the meal I'm going to cook. So I'll compare the products. Great. So on this page, I can see the retailers that it's compared, also the emits for each retailer. It explains at the bottom that one emit is equivalent to 100 grams of CO2. As a comparison, a flight from London to New York is nearly 1,000 kilograms of CO2 per passenger, so 10,000 emits. And I can see Morrison's is the lowest, so I'll view the basket and see what we can do from there. Brilliant. So here's my basket. It says we found some more eco-friendly or seasonal products, which I can swap in. So for the cabbage, it suggested another vegetable, broccoli. So I think I'll swap that in. Onions can be swapped for shallots. I think that's a good idea. I'll go for that. Pork loin could be gone for sausages. I think I want to keep it a little bit fancy for them, so I'll stick with the pork loin. What's great about this page is it actually informs me how many emits I've saved versus my original basket. So I've saved 15, which means I can feel great about myself and the planet. I guess I know where my nearest Morrison's is, so I can download my shopping list. Perfect. So here I have it in PDF format. I can print it, I can save it to my device, and go and do my shopping at my local supermarket. Thank you very much. Sorry to interrupt. Just one more thing to add. So thank you massively to Anne driving the desk, Diego who's here. Our 4th team member, Alexandra, couldn't be here this evening, but hopefully she'll watch back, and she's getting married tomorrow. So congratulations, Alexandra.
Awesome, guys. Well done. Well done. Amazing product. And also seeing Dee, Shane, and Rory on stage today reminds me of our pub quiz a few weeks ago. And it reminds us that it takes, of course, great coders and great professionals to do this training, but also great people, amazing people who bring this energy into the office for 9 weeks. This is also what keeps us going. So thank you for doing this and for contributing to this great work atmosphere. Next on stage, we have Dating Guru, an app that was developed by Ingrid, Akane, Kenneth, and Tony. Big round of applause for them.
Hi everyone, my name's Tony. Me and my girlfriend, we've been together for just over 2 years now. It's kind of coming to the point in our relationship where we can't think of what to do on the weekends. We end up just staying at home watching Netflix, getting fat. So yeah, really want to go back to our honeymoon phase when we used to do so much. But 2 years in, we just really lack the commitment to actually go out and find something to do, unfortunately. But then we discovered Dating Guru. So Dating Guru is a date planner for lazy couples like ourselves. So let me tell you a little bit about it. If I just scroll down, Dating Guru, it simplifies your date in 4 simple steps. So step number 1, you choose an activity. Step number 2, you then choose a restaurant within close proximity to your first activity. Step number 3, it will also generate your route from A to B, and then it will also show you your estimated cost, then you ping it to your partner. Okay, so if I'm ever lacking any inspiration, all I need to do is scroll down on the page. It will show you what's trending at the moment. I can choose something from here. If not, I'm feeling a bit more creative today, so I'm going to go up to the top and I'm going to discover. Okay, so this is step number 1. You choose an activity. I quite like that sport option, but I want to see what else is there. So let's have a look. Okay, cute animals. But we said to each other, we'll get more fit this year. Let's go back to sport. Okay, so let's see what there is in sport. Bat and ball. That seems interesting. We're quite good at ping pong, but it seems like more of a bar. We're not just going to drink together. That's ridiculous. Krav Maga. This looks cool. It seems 5-star average. Yeah, let's click into there. Okay. Yeah. Seems cool. So Krav Maga. I'm really into my combat sports. Really like it if my girlfriend was to learn some self-defense. I'd be I'd be really happy to know that she can defend herself when I'm not around. So, on this page, it will show you where the place is, opening times. Looks like the budget's only £1 so it's not going to break the bank. So, seems good so far. Let's see what other people are saying about this. 5-star, 4-star, 5-star. I'm happy with this. Let's add it to the plan. Okay, so since I've used this app before, I've recently chosen a restaurant that I now can add the activity to, but it's Italian food. We've had Italian this week already, so I'm going to match it with a new restaurant. Okay, time to choose a restaurant. This is step 2. I see Japanese. I'm a big sushi lover. Yep, go straight to that. Okay, let's see on that map. Great, okay, I know that Krav Maga class is literally just around the corner from all of these restaurants. So, I see Sushi Kyoto right here. That's a really lovely sushi boat. It's making me hungry right now. I'm going to go into there. Ooh, come on. Tough crowd, jeez. So, again, it shows me all the information. The budget looks like it's £2. A little bit more, but you know what? With good sushi, sometimes you've got to pay the price for it. Let's have a look. What are other people saying? So, okay, pretty decent reviews as well. I'm set. I'm going to add that to the plan. Going to add that to my Krav Maga class. Okay, so we see a list of plans here. I'm going to go into the plan I just created. So this is the date plan. Okay, very clear. It shows me that I would be looking to spend 90 to 140. That's a bit more than I expected. You know what? It's her turn to pay. That's fine. Yeah. So I'm going to scroll down. Okay, I'm going to have a look at this map. I'm going to zoom out a little. Okay, so it auto-generates the route. It looks like the first one. Yeah, that's the Krav Maga class. Just literally down the corner. It gives you the best route towards the restaurant. Great. Okay. So I'm going to... Tomorrow's the 14th, Saturday, date night. I'm going to set that in. Going to confirm that. Okay. So that's pretty much it. But I've seen so many good reviews on this website. It's helped me choose a date. I'm going to do the same and help out the community. So a recent date I went on is Archery Fit. Don't click on there. Go into Archery Fit. And I'm going to leave my review. So straight up, 5 stars. Great instructors, had a great time. Okay, that's done. Okay, yeah, so that's the Dating Guru. Thank you all so much for listening. Big thanks to all the teachers, all the TAs for helping us throughout this 9-week journey. It's been an absolute pleasure. Big shout out to Akane, doing so much of the back end. Thank you. Yeah. Also, Ingrid and Kenneth, unfortunately, couldn't make it today. Hope they're all right. Thank you all so much. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you, guys. Really love the pitch and the product. I can confirm that they're both all right. Don't worry about it. Let's keep the momentum going. Now that we've seen this great product. So next project on stage is Revenue. That was developed by Maxime, Hamza, Daniel, and Stanley.
One, two. Okay. I'm a pilot, and
And obviously, because I'm traveling to different countries, I have a lot of currencies left over from one place to the other. Thankfully, I found this wonderful site, beautiful front end, that allows me to exchange cash. I currently live in Germany, Zeven, and I don't want to pay the commissions by the banks because I'm stingy. So I'll just click on my cash exchanges near me because I want to see what is around me. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, then I'm going to travel to Pakistan, so I'm going to need Pakistan rupees. So the currency I'll put in, just put Pakistan, see what happens. Wow. So it's like, I don't even have to put the rupees in. Amazing. But obviously I live in Zeven, so I'll just put Zeven. Z. Yeah. Oh no. All right, so I think the problem is I need a bigger radius because obviously it's not big enough in Zeven. So I'll put, let's say, 50. Wow, okay. Quite a few options. We'll just click on some of the options just to see. Nah, too far. I'm looking for, I don't know, 17,800 or... That's how good the app is, huh? Just, yeah, amazing. You just book me. Just, yeah. Whoa! I made the booking. But that's me in the plane. Wow, 1 second. Let me just take this in. Yeah, okay, I'll view my bookings now. The sunset as well. Oh. Sick. All right, I will go on my bookings. Okay, so I've used this app before, and obviously it's my previous ones. So I will, 17,800. Yeah, just drop him a message. Yeah, just, I don't know. Hey, how are you? Meet you Friday night. For the currency. Yeah, you'll stand. See, message gone. Right, so I'll just go back. Oh yeah, I'm a pilot, so obviously I've just come back from Canada, so I'll have some Canadian dollars by chance, and I would make a new listing for my Canadian dollars. Oh, currency amount, 1,000. I'm rich. Currency Canadian dollars. Wow. Okay, 649 euros. Location 7. It meets me Friday nights. No, Friday. I forget about it. Right. So I'll just go back to my bookings, just to see maybe someone might have accepted anything cool. Oh God, 17,000. Oh, just let's see if he messaged me or something, maybe. Oh, no problem, man. See you there. Oh, okay.
Hey, Hamza man.
Oh,
how you doing there? How's the rupees with me? One.
Ew, no way. Okay, just
Oh,
finalize.
no worries, man. Whatever. I'll just stand here waiting.
Yeah. Finalize. Oh, I need to pay him because just through that.
No problem, man. I'll
Just give me the cash as well. It's good, it's good. submit that. Wow, podium as well. Great. Yeah, I'll copy everybody else. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks for the team. Thank you, everyone. Shout, Harry.
Well done, guys. Seems like you had a lot of fun building it. We had a lot of fun watching it, seeing it being developed as well in the past few weeks. So well done for this. The next group on stage actually kind of changed my day today because obviously when you move to a new country, when I moved here to UK, you need to get used to a new way of recycling, and you never know, like left, right, like you never know where to put your trash, and just checking there is no one else in the kitchen to just make a decision. But luckily now we have an app that will help us better cycle at the Wagon. So I'm very happy to have on stage the group Recyclable with Eva, Christian, Ellie, and Joseph.
Hi, guys. Hello, everyone. My name is Emily. I'm a teacher. I just moved into a new flat share in Clapham. And one thing I've noticed about my flatmates is they're really, really passionate about recycling. I'm rubbish at recycling because I'm coming from a house where we literally chuck everything into one bin, right? Like banana peel goes in with newspaper and glass, everything in one bin. So now I've been in this flat for 2 days, and I'm a bit paranoid that they will basically kick me out if they see that I put my rubbish into the wrong bins. Best example was on Saturday. I have a cat called Poppy. So she loves this like little Whiskas cat food, which comes in these little cat food pouches. And they look like they're plastic. There could also be some sort of like a metal foil in them. But I don't quite know what to do with them. So I had a look, is there any like symbols on the packaging? Couldn't find anything. I started Googling. It gave me everything about Whiskas but an answer. So I was quite desperate, and then I found Recyclable. Recyclable is an app, and I thought, I might as well just quickly have a look. There's nothing to lose. So after signing up, I quickly logged in, and then I had a look if they have any information on cat food in there. It's just typed in like really broadly cat food. And yeah, so we've got some results. Number 1 is actually Poppy's favorite food. It's a Whiskas Fish and Jelly Senior 7+. She absolutely loves it. I can see there's an orange exclamation mark next to it. So I'm curious what that means. All right, okay, so it's actually telling me that this cat food comes in packaging that's made out of 2 components. So we have a cardboard box, which is recyclable, and non-recyclable material, which is laminated foil. So that's the actual cat food pouch. I didn't know it wasn't recyclable, and now I'm a bit worried because she eats about 2 of these a day, which makes it like 730 a year, and they all go into landfill. Okay, what can I do about it? So I looked at Poppy and I was like, we need to sort this out. So I thought, why not see if there's any alternatives out there? All right, okay, so Felix cat food salmon and Uncle cat food tuna. That sounds like her favorite food, like kind of like fishy. So let's have a look at the first one, actually. Okay, so this seems to be coming in a food tin, which is like a metal tin, which is recyclable. That's great. I also get some advice that I have to empty and rinse it before recycling. I wonder why that is. Okay, so apparently food and liquid can spoil a whole load of recycling, and it'll then end up in landfill, so I don't want to risk that. Okay, great, let's go back. And I saw there was a second cat food. I think she'll also like that, so let's mark them as favorites, so I've got them all in my shopping list next time I go to the shops. Great, let's check my favorites, what I've got in there at the moment. Okay, that looks great. So it's all green, they're all recyclable packaging. That's fantastic. Now, I'm a teacher. I always like to learn and improve my recycling skills. So I saw that Recyclable, they actually have a little quiz option as well. I haven't tried it yet, but I thought I could do with your help. So it's called Guess What? Let's quickly check out the instructions. So the green tick is fully recyclable. The red exclamation mark, it cannot be recycled, and the orange one is partially recyclable. Shall we play around? Okay, so we've got some porridge oats. What do you think? Is this recyclable? Are you sure? You were wrong. Let's give another go. 12 bites. No? Okay, what about this one? And there's your confetti. Great. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much. And also thank you to Christian and Joseph and Ellie, who did a fantastic job.
Awesome. What a great app. To be completely honest, I've rarely seen such a high and consistent level in all applications, especially for a demo day with 20 products being presented. So I just want to see more. We have 4 more coming up. So without further ado, I'm going to call Matlab on stage. Actually, they're already here. This app was developed by Jack, Carl, Powell, and James.
Sorry, a little bit keen there. Right, so my name's Jack. I'm 23, and I've been in London for about 7 months now, so I just moved down. And I moved down from university. And it's an interesting transition. One of the things that I really missed, apart from obviously unlimited time at the pub, was a sporting community. So one thing about me is I'm a tennis player. So I love to play tennis. I played tennis for the university. I played with my friends, with my colleagues, and it was just a really great environment. Everyone just wanted to improve their game, right? And when I came to London, you know, I went straight into a full-time job, long hours, living for the weekends, and I found it tough to find players in my area, tough to find players of my skill level, and fit the games around my schedule. Fortunately for me, 3 months into my stay in London, one of my really good friends introduced me to Matlab. And Matlab does exactly that, right? It's a community of players where I can log in and I can interact with the community of people around me on my skill level. So I'm logged in now. So I'm going to go on, I'm going to see if I've got any games lined up. So I've been on before, and I've had some pending matches that I've sort of looked at and see if I'm going to get any games in the next week. But I'm also, I've got some time this Saturday, feeling like a bit of a challenge. I'm going to get my summer bod on. You know? So, yeah, that's my summer bod. Yeah. Woo, woo. Thanks, Tom. Exactly. So I'm just gonna have a quick look at the community, see what's going on around me. So I've got Steve in here, nice looking courts, liking some of that. Okay, so we've got some kind of tournament thing here. So I'm actually pretty interested in playing one of these. Like I've seen these about, and I really want to play a tournament. So I'm actually kind of interested in the first place here, 'cause I want to see how good I have to be to maybe win one of these things. Okay, so Alex looks like a bit of a beast, to be honest. 23 matches played, 15 wins. She's got some trophies there. So unfortunately, I can't play Alex yet because I'm a bronze, right? So I haven't quite got to that level. So I'm going to back out of that. And I'm going to have a quick look. So I'm bronze. I'm 968. If we look at the right-hand side, I need to get to 1,000 to be silver and maybe compete in some of these tournaments. So yeah, I'm feeling a challenge. So I'm gonna try and hit that level. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a new match. So as I said, I want to play this Saturday. Pretty keen to play this Saturday. Yeah. So I'm happy to play from any time from about 4 till 8. Pretty keen. And I want about 24 hours in advance. I want to know 24 hours for him to accept or decline, so I can organise another game. 4K, couple of tube rides. I'm happy to put myself out like that. So I'm going to go ahead and search, see what options I get. Okay, let's have a look at this. All right, we've got Jill, we've got Regan. So yeah, okay, we got Regan. I've actually played Greg before. He beat me. Not great, but yeah, Regan. Yeah, he's 997, pretty decent. I'm up for a challenge. I'm going to go ahead and challenge Regan. All right. So I get 34 if I beat him. He's a little bit better than me, so that's great. He's only played 7 games. Okay, yeah, so I'm probably ready to try. So I'm going to send Regan a message. I'm going to say, hi, Regan. This Saturday, you're going downtown, mate. And I'm going to go ahead and challenge Regan. I think, yeah, I'm about ready to do that. Cool. So as you can see, left. I'm going to wait for Regan to respond. I'm going to wait for Regan to respond. So I'm going to just peruse for a bit. And fortuitously, it looks like Greg has actually challenged me. So as I said, I played Greg before. So let's see what he's about. So let's go ahead and click on that notification. Let's see what he's saying. All right. So I can see on my right. Can you beat me this one? I mean, that's a joke, frankly. That's a joke. Anyway, we'll get to that. So as you can see, we've got a little invitation on the right. So I've got the date. He wants to play him on Friday at 4. Yeah, he wants a bit of acceptance time. Hijack, fancy a game? Okay. So yeah, let's respond to that. Yeah, I think I can beat this time, Greg. Frankly, Joker. Yeah, no, maybe some dots as well. Let's get a bit. Yeah, nice. All right. Okay, let's send that. And I'm going to finalise this. I'm going to hit reject. Sorry, you wish. Power, you are a joke, mate. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and accept. Okay, great. So I can see what's going on here. Okay, I'm going to back out of that. I'm ready. I've got my game set. Summer bod in progress. And I'm going to log out now, and that takes us to the end of our demos. Thank you so much for your time. Cheers. Quick shout out to my team. Got Powell, Carl, and James. Made an absolute pleasure these last 9 weeks. So thanks. Thanks again. Cheers.
Awesome product. Well done, guys. 3 more products to go. Next on stage, we have Real, a project that was developed by Dom, by Elena, by Juan Carlos, and Jack. Please make some noise for them.
Hi guys, thanks for having us. Hi. So my name is Reggie. I am a small studio music studio owner based in Los Angeles. It's small, but it's really successful, which is really awesome. And I'd like to get my hands dirty in the day-to-day business. Unfortunately, one of the hard things about this and running the business is the hiring and the firing. Firing is easy, one and done, whatever. The hiring, which is totally legal. The hiring actually takes a lot of time. I'm so busy, it's really time consuming. I have to sit down, I have to trawl through all sorts of different applications. And quite often when I do get these applications, someone will send, as audio professionals, like 5, 10, 20 different links to stuff all over the place. I don't have the time for that. I am very busy. Also, it's kind of quite hard to tell how highly rated these people are. You kind of just have to try and get a feel for it. If only there were one place where I could listen to an audio professional's portfolio all at once. Luckily for me, a colleague recommended Really. Really is a one-stop shop website for audio professionals to upload and host their audio portfolios. Really good. So I signed up earlier, but I haven't actually had a proper look around. So I'm going to go on now because I'm actually in the market for a new composer. So I can see that, here's a bunch of projects uploaded by some composers. This is all really cool, they look pretty engaging, but I tell you what, I'm a bit of a first come, first served guy. I'm going to look at the one at the top, Tyler Dobson. He's also got a really great name. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, cool, I actually really, really like that. Let's see what other people are saying. Yeah, I kind of get a feel for things quite quickly, yeah. Let's see what other people are saying. Oh, Johnny Pepper really loves this. I tell you what, I agree with Johnny, so I'm just going to reply, Johnny, I totally agree. Totally agree, yeah, absolutely perfect. I really like Tyler's song, it sounded awesome, I'm sure you all agree. So I'm going to go and check out his profile and see what else he has on there at the moment. Oh, wow, there's loads of information about who he is. He's also in LA. That's really fantastic. I can see he's got all sorts of different projects. He's quite prolific. I can see some stuff about him. Specializes in composition. Oh, what more could I want in a composer? So I can actually see Tyler's latest track right at the top, Youth. Let's go and see what that's like. Oh, what a smart guy. He must have embedded that from SoundCloud. He's really making the most out of this website. Johnny, oh wow, Johnny is really, really into Tyler. I hope they're working together or something. So that also sounded great, as I'm sure you heard us listening to it a second ago. It's got, 202,000 views. That's pretty crazy. I need to snap this guy up. So I'm going to message Tyler now. It's my first message, so I'm going to say, hi Tyler, let's connect. I have a project. Yeah, awesome. Look how smooth that typing is, really. Amazing. So I've sent my message, and hopefully Tyler will get back to me soon.
Hi everyone, I'm Tyler. I'm a musician and audio professional in Los Angeles. My day-to-day, I'm an audio professional, and I do mixing and kind of mastering. My money is made from... Most of my money is made from actually at a music studio. I work at a day job, but I really want to push my music career forward. There's usually no place to host all of my work. Generally, it's on like Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, and like that. But what's really nice about it is I can add a project from any of those outlets. So they have options for native uploads, Spotify, Apple Music, stuff like that. Luckily, I got a thumbs up from one of my friends, an artist that I've been working with for some time. He gave me the final thumbs up. We're good to go live. Got approval. So I'm going to go ahead and change one of my private tracks to public. It's no longer final version 8. Let's just change it to Corduroy Velvet, capital C, capital V. Keep it professional. And add some, these look like good tags. Let's do some short film, hip-hop. He is a hip-hop artist. Narrative, and it's a soundtrack. So let's go ahead and publish that and see how it looks next to my other work. Let's check out the project, see how it looks. All right, looks like pretty good. Got some bio there. And let's see how it looks next to my other work that I already have. All right, so I like how that really features it right at the top there. It is a good place to come for audio professionals in general. So generally when I'm on here, I will check my messages and see if anyone has replied or reached out to me for work. I've actually gotten some gigs from here before. And it looks like, okay, so cool. Reggie's reached out to me, said let's connect, I have a project. Let's go ahead and reply to Reggie. Hey Reggie, thanks for reaching out. Glad you like what you heard. Would love to hear about your project. Cool. So I'd like to thank everyone for taking a look at our application. We worked really hard on this for 2 weeks. We've got JC on the keys. We've got Jack on stand-up bass. Elena on the JavaScript. And I'm Dominic. Thank you very much.
Awesome. What a pitch, what a pitch. Well done. So as mentioned earlier, we are at the Barbican, which is one of the biggest art centers in Europe. So that's the perfect setup to discover our next application that was developed by Boyan, by Vedika, and by Kate. So please, a big round of applause for Muse VR.
Hi everybody, how you doing? I'm Boyan Levchev, and we gotta log in first. Okay, so I'm Boyan Levchev, and I am an artist, although I don't think that's going too well, which is why I'm changing my life and learning to code at the moment. But as an artist, I love to go to galleries, to independent cinemas, and various art shows, but I also really love new and engaging experiences, so often I feel like I want more from those places that I go, which is why I'm going to check out this new website that I heard about called musevr.art, which is a virtual reality gallery space. I wonder what that could mean. So since it's a gallery place, I guess I'll just view galleries straight off the bat. Actually, hold up. Can I just appreciate this page really quickly? It's it's really beautiful. It's a really nice shade of pink. Anyway, let's view galleries. Okay, cool. So we get this nice little, quite sleek, sort of double column, big boxes. Yeah, it's a clean look. I guess these are all the gallery spaces. This one's called the Wagon. Cool. But these aren't really speaking to me, so I'm just going to see what kind of artists are on this website as well. So I'm going to click that artist button up on the top right. Okay, cool. That's a really nice layout there with the split screen and the picture. We've got all these artists, these nice color choices. Yeah, and it's got that really nice like snap to page. Oh, and this is Michelangelo, who was born in 1475 and loves virtual reality. So I really like this guy. I think I'm going to check his gallery out. Oh, he's got a few galleries, actually. So let's go with Mitch's gallery at the very top. Yep, that looks good. So we got these controls here. We use the arrow keys to move around, use our mouse to look around, and we can click on artworks to view information. And oh my God, I'm actually in a VR space. Let's close this. Can I like walk around? And so I can look at this artwork, I can click on it, and I get this information, the Entombment by Michelangelo, made in 1488. You know, this is incredible in my opinion as an artist. This gives me so much opportunity to come and get inspired by new artworks, or like if somebody out here is an art curator, you can look for new artworks for your exhibition. I mean, for me, this feels like it's really pushing the boundaries on the way that you can experience art. Like, imagine you're here, but it's actually in outer space. You can't do that on planet Earth, right? You can't do that in a gallery space that's real and physical. So, you know, this has really got me pumped up. I noticed that there was a button on the front page which says make your own, and I think that means make your own virtual reality gallery space. So I'm gonna go ahead and click that. Okay, we can click an image above to pick your gallery. Okay, so I guess there's this like slidey picture thing. Okay, there's space station. There's this, oh, that's the same gallery space as before. I guess these are some options that we can choose from. Let's go. No, these are all kind of boring. You know what, I like this one. I'm gonna check that one out. What should I name this, guys? Anybody? The Wagon? The Wagon, that's what we thought you were gonna say. And no description necessary. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload a cover photo for this gallery. Like that 50s painting. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, perfect. And I'm gonna click add art to my gallery. Oh, there we go, cover photo, looking sleek. I guess I can add artwork if I click this button right there, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. What should I name this one? The Wagon again? Okay, VR Muse. Oh, make VR. Oh, make me a muse. Is that what you said? I didn't hear you, sorry. That's a good title. And amazing, your favorite muse, let's do it. And let's pick out maybe that Basquiat painting that I downloaded earlier. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's open that up. We can add this artwork. Nice, that's been added. Let's add another artwork. You know what, just name it whatever. Nice, exactly what I was thinking. Ruby, whatever, Ruby, nice. Got any other suggestions for that? Oh, whatever. And I'm gonna choose the third option. Nice one. Let's add that artwork. Scroll down, oh, perfect, it's there. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna go right in and see how this looks. I'm gonna launch Room, and let's cross fingers that this is gonna impress me. Okay, so I guess there's a bit of loading, but we can use our mouse to look around, we can click on artworks to edit them, and we can drag artworks to move them around. And we've got the same sort of moving controls here, just with the arrow keys. And like that, we can close this, and we can see that we're actually inside of this really nice worn down warehouse place. And we've got our artworks right there. We can move them around. If we click on it, we can resize it. That one's called Make Me Muse. Here we go, really big artwork. If we want it really in our face, we can rotate it. Wow, that's really high tech. And yeah, then we can save that in the position where we want it exactly in the room. Oh, that's perfect, right on the wall. And yeah, so for me as an artist, after making this feels like there's so much potential, and I'm really excited to actually see Muse VR expand on this and really give artists the control to make spaces exactly as they want to and display their artwork to the entire world exactly how they intended. Yeah. Thank you. So we're all saying thank you, so I also want to say thank you to Kate Shin and Vedika Seth, my two teammates who really helped me. We helped each other. It was really amazing to do this. It was really fun. And thanks to Wagon, of course, for everything and for changing my life. Thank you.
To be honest, I've never ever seen something like this during a demo day. I don't know, Arthur, have you ever seen something like this? He's kind of the Pope of demo day. He's seen like 297 demo days, something like this. So yeah, really great product. Very, very impressed. And it's now time for our very last speech. So we're welcoming on stage Planternative with Katrina, Magda on the keyboard, Piotr and Alim. Floor is yours, guys.
Hey Phoebe, been a while. How are you?
Yeah, good thanks. How are you? How's your trip?
Oh, it was fantastic, but well, a long story. I'll tell you all about over dinner. What have you been up to in the meantime?
I mean, spent the whole winter just binging Netflix shows, basically. But have you heard of Game Changers?
Yeah, I watched it a while back, and I have to say, it was a real eye-opener for me. What did you think about it?
Honestly, it's got me thinking. I didn't realize how much meat impacts my health and how much it impacts the earth.
I know, the first time I looked at the numbers, the CO2, the water savings, I couldn't believe it. The numbers are huge.
Mm-hmm.
Have you started thinking about... have you started thinking about maybe switching towards a plant-based diet?
I mean, I've tried. I've done the typical thing of, going on Google search, and there's so much noise out there, like I just don't know what to pick,
I know, it was very painful when I first started trawling the web for ideas until I discovered Planternative. Have you heard about it?
No, what is it?
Oh, it's a great new app for people just like us who are either interested in switching to a plant-based diet or just reducing the meat consumption. Would you like to take a look?
Yeah, I would love to.
So, what have you been thinking about cooking tonight?
I think I need some inspiration.
Sure. Well, there's a place for you. Let's go to explore. If you ever lack inspiration, there's a long list of meal ideas, and each of these will point you to the relevant products. Whichever one piques your interest, just go for it.
I think I'll go for carbonara.
Sure. I know you're quite partial to a good carbonara, so there you have it. All the best plant-based alternatives for the ingredients you would have in a normal carbonara. So there's obviously bacon. We also have cream and cheese. Again, whichever product you like, we can take a closer look.
I quite like the sound of this isn't bacon. Should we go for that?
Sure, that's a good product. Let's go and take a closer look. Now here, you can see detailed product description. Importantly, this will save you a lot of time when you go shopping. The stores that are closest to you, and a helpful little map, and it looks like there's quite a few stores where this product is available just around the corner. So we now have to walk very far to...
That's really convenient. I mean, I'm super lazy, so I just want to go to the place that's super near me.
And then if you're interested, you've got the detailed nutrition info, the ingredient list, and if you'd like to find out more about what people say about the product, here's the reviews, and well, it looks like this one is quite highly rated indeed. It is. I really like it. If, however, you decide that for whatever reason, this might not be for you, you're going to find some other suggestions that also match your search criteria. And last but not least, if you're struggling with just the recipe itself, here you can find it.
That's a really good source of inspiration. I actually quite like the sound of that seaweed bacon instead. Can I have that instead?
Sure, let's go and have a look at that.
Oh, should I just add that to my list then?
Sure, add it to your shopping list.
Cool. I still need some cream for my carbonara though.
No problem. Let's go back to the results and pick the cream alternative you like.
Yeah, I want that Oatly cream.
That's good. Let's go for it.
Okay.
Add it to your list.
I'm making some bolognese tomorrow, and I'm just missing one ingredient. Just need some mincemeat.
Sure, we can go all the way back and search just for the specific product you need. So let's type mince.
So some mince. I need that mincemeat. I need it to be gluten-free.
No problem. We can select all your dietary requirements right at the top. So let's just go for gluten-free. And, well, I think we have a winner.
Great. I think I need 2 of those. So just add that to my list as well. Now what?
Well, let's click in the top right corner, go to the shopping list, and you'll see. This will come in very handy when you go to the shop. You'll never forget what you wanted to buy. Here's all the products you've selected with the quantities. For each of the products, you can see where the nearest store that stocks it is, and you can also see some alternative locations near you. And well, since you've already mentioned that, these are the water and CO2 savings you achieve by just buying these few products. So I think it's quite incredible.
Oh, that's quite a lot. I mean, I bet you save so much more though.
Oh, well, you know, I've been using this app for a moment now. So if we go back up and again, in the top right corner, take a look at my profile. Now, here you can see my cumulative savings in terms of water and CO2. So these things do add up. I can also take a look at all my previous shopping list for reference. And I can see whatever else I've been up to on Planternative since I joined.
Oh, seems like you've been really active on this. And what's that, 2 threads created? What's that mean?
Oh, Planternative has community threads. And if you take a look at that, you can create one yourself if you ever need ideas or inspiration in terms of products, meals, recipes. I was, in fact, looking for good mozzarella suggestions the other day. I created a thread, and let's take a look if someone's already replied.
Oh, it looks like someone has.
Well, there we have it. You never really have to wait for very long on Planternative. The community is growing rapidly and people are very engaging, so this will help you a lot if you ever struggle.
Amazing. Well, I've got to shoot off. Do you mind just screenshotting that shopping list to me and then I can get going?
No need to do that. We can go back to the shopping list and I can just send this shopping list to myself via email and I will forward it straight to you.
Great.
Shouldn't take too long. As soon as we get the email, well, here it is.
Wonderful. Should we get going then?
I think we're good to go. Let's go.
Cool.
Thank you very much. If you'd like to find out more about plant-based products, our app is live at planternative.co.uk. And, well, just to take this opportunity, just before the curtain falls on tonight's demo and on the unforgettable 9 weeks of our bootcamp, I would like to say a massive thank you to our incredible team, Kat, Magda, Alim.
And yeah, so thank you so much to all the teachers as well and all the TAs, especially Lucian, who's given us a lot of guidance throughout. And thank you to everyone here. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Awesome. So yeah, that's a wrap. We've seen 20 amazing products tonight. I hope you are very proud of yourself. We, as a team, are very, very proud of what you've achieved from the time we first got in touch, your interview, and then the kickoff of the bootcamp. I remember standing in this room with all of you in front of us, just introducing ourselves and getting started for what was going to be a very intense but also a very enjoyable 9 weeks. I'd like to invite on stage all the people that also helped you make this possible. So, of course, our Wagon staff, TAs, and teachers who could make it. Please join me on stage.
We